Hey guys, so back with another little tidbit from another mentorship conversation. So I'm kind of doing these little short videos on him. Hopefully somebody finds them insightful at least. So this one was on goal setting and how a lot of people kind of miss the boat on goal setting and maybe even set themselves up for failure. So goal setting in and of itself is not a negative thing, but there are a lot of gaps in people's goal setting abilities. So, not aligning goals with their current environment, not really understanding their current environment enough to set goals properly, timelines for goals maybe not being proper, things like that. So, goal setting is a great way to lay things out. I'm someone that likes to write things down. I'm someone that likes to have lists and tasks and things like that. But if you can't think through the process logically and account for possible roadblocks and things, which of course are sometimes unforeseen, then your goal setting may be faulty. So a lot of people will live and die by this goal, and when something comes up, they don't have any flexibility, or they're not able to adjust, or they're not adaptable, and inevitably they either A, stop, or B, they continue when maybe they shouldn't continue. So there's a saying that I heard at one point that was something like, try and try again and then quit, because let's not be ignorant, right? So something like that, right? Which essentially isn't telling you to quit, it's telling you to not be stubborn and not be ignorant. So I talk about how persistence can be confused with ignorance or stupidity, and that's really true in a lot of cases, because just because you continuously do something doesn't mean it's actually productive or actually working towards a goal. So when we're looking at goal setting, I think it's very important to understand your environment, to have an objective eye. Maybe it's a coach, maybe it's a friend, maybe you can do that yourself. But if you're setting a goal and you live and die by that goal and you can't adjust and adapt, or maybe even change the goal entirely at certain points, then you're probably setting yourself up for failure. So personally, I'm always, I look at my goals as very open-ended concepts. So it's not necessarily a do this by this date. Now, if I'm tasking, then yes, like today I need to do these things, right? But my bigger goals are very much open-ended in terms of what I'm trying to accomplish, because I don't always know what I can accomplish, because again, there's unforeseen things, and you can only map things out so far, no matter how much you try. So don't get yourself in trouble with faulty goal setting. I see this so much in the fitness industry, so much. You turn a blind eye to so many things, and eventually that goal that you are determined to reach really has put you in a bad position. And now not only did you not reach the goal, or maybe you did, but you are now not set up to reach any future goals. So foresight is super, super important. Making sure that yes, you can reach your goal, but there is room for further goals or other things to be accomplished after that. So there's a lot that can be said about this topic, but this was a really, really great conversation, and we were talking about how we can instill this in our clients and get a lot better outcome. Because ultimately, one of my goals with a lot of my clients, and especially with the mentorship clients, is to change the way people think, or at least improve the way people think. Because if you can improve the way you think, then you can improve the way you do everything else. So hopefully that's helpful.